This is Aaron Booker from Varvid.com. I'm here with Brooks from Agility. Brooks, tell me a little bit about yourself and your company.
Well, my name is Brooks Beeler, and I'm with Agility Recovery Solutions. And Agility is a disaster recovery company. We've been in business for about 20 years, and we handle 4 critical elements of disaster recovery, and those elements are power, technology, space, and connectivity. And I always really like to mention that the one thing that we don't do is we don't do anything with data. Because historically, when people think about disaster recovery, the first thing, at least when I'm out in the field and I say, hey, I'm here, I want to talk about business continuity, people sometimes will throw up their hand and say, hey, I've already got my data backed up and that sort of thing. So I just want to be really clear that we don't do anything with data, and it helps us really partner with vendors and the managed service providers that are already providing data recovery services, because we can come in and provide power, technology, space, and connectivity to our clients.
Now, I know that you've been partnering with HTG companies and other companies, that you've really got a strong partner program, and you really value that partnering with the VAR community, and that you've got some success stories to share, just some recent disasters.
Oh, absolutely. We've got, I live in Texas, so it's really close to home for me. When Hurricane Ike hit the Gulf Coast the other day, we were already mobilized, just like we were with Hurricane Gustav right before. But as we sit here today, we're in the middle of 46 simultaneous recoveries, as well as about 118 alerts. So what a recovery can mean is that we could bring some or all of the elements that we provide, which is power and technology, space, and connectivity. It might mean that someone has just lost internet connectivity, so we may provide internet connectivity for them. It might just be power. It might be something as simple as that. But I know through this event we do have about 6 or so full-fledged mobile recoveries where we have all of the elements that we provide. So in the thing that we all.
Can you, just to break in, can you give an example of like a specific, without naming the company, but just a specific example where, that includes the space for the people to work out of,
Absolutely.
And the phones and the whole thing, because it's such an amazing solution.
Absolutely. For instance, right now, I got an email earlier, and we have about 6 credit unions, okay, and then we have about 7 banks, I think, were the numbers that I got, that are in full-fledged recovery. So we brought in workspace. In other words, we brought in a mobile branch. So that mobile branch, for instance, for a financial institution, is going to have check writing counters, check cashing teller stands, that sort of thing, so that the people then in the affected community, if that's their bank, they're actually going to have a place to go to be able to go in and make a transaction.
And I imagine that must just take weeks, to get that kind of thing into place for people?
We actually, our promise is to deliver all or part, depending on which one you need, because you may only need a certain element, but we can deliver it all within 48 hours. And the great thing about Agility is all the work goes in beforehand. When you become a member of Agility, we go through a roadmap to recovery with you to find out what your system requirements are, how many people do we want to recover, and what kind of computers do you use, who's your internet provider, how are we going to communicate on the phone, employee list, critical vendors, who's going to bring fuel to a generator. The list just goes on. And business continuity, if you try to put your arms around the whole thing, it's a big thing to kind of get around. But what we've tried to do is really make it easy. So if you're a member of Agility, when you do have that event, whatever that event is, that interruption, we're already ready.
Right.
We know how many people you want to recover, so we're not doing it in hindsight, and we're not guessing. The other great thing is if you sign up today, you're covered today. So we may not know a whole lot about you today, and we may not be able to do as good a job to recover you if something happened tonight, but we start the process. So a week from now, we're going to know more information, and 2 weeks from now, we're going to know even more information than that. So it's a great service. It's unique. It's a different way of doing business than this model. This is a new model, the way we do it.
One final question. If people want to learn more about Agility and how to partner with Agility, how can they do that?
Well, the first thing they can do is they can contact me. My name is Brooks Beeler, and my cell phone number is 281 281-687-7628. 281-687-7628. You can go to our website, which is agilityrecovery.com, or you can email me at Brooks, BROOKS, at agilityrecovery.com.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
All right, Aaron Booker from Varvid.com.